Hello! Today we are in France. So it's a different day, different river, different country this time around. We are on the other side of Pyrenees to where we normally fish, and we are on beautiful, beautiful river. At the moment we are scouting the area, so we have a few spots mapped where potentially I think I could run the nymph. So we are scouting those locations to see where I can get access to the water and where I will be able to fish. I'm super excited because the river looks amazing. I can't wait to get into it and start fishing, so let's see how I get on. So we are in the water. We are getting ready to fish this particular stretch, and yes, the thunderstorm is behind the mountains over there. You can hear a little bit of thunder, but at the moment it looks like it's safe enough to start fishing. Here comes the thunder. And it's not raining yet, so as long as it's safe we're going to give it a try. If we think it's not, then we are out of the water immediately. So fingers crossed I can catch something. Bonjour. Okay, well that's a trout. Okay, that's a tiny little trout. Hey, and it's gone. It was this big. Oh. Yes, that's the fish I thought it was biting. The thunderstorm is truly here. There's lightning, there's thunder, there's lots of rain. As you probably can hear. So we are in the car. We're going to wait maybe for an hour or so to see if it's going to pass. And if not, we're going to go and check in the hotel and start fishing tomorrow. I'm not giving up just yet, but it's fine if we don't get to fish more today. There's plenty of time tomorrow and Sunday as well. So day two. Yesterday we were fishing for literally 10 minutes and the thunderstorm hit. It started raining really heavily, and it was not safe for me to stay in the water with the rod in my hand without risking to be a lightning rod. Hey. So today, fingers crossed, we have a whole day. I really need to catch me some fish. River looks amazing. Okay, we have a fish. I have no idea what it is, but it's a fish. I'm going to reduce my line a little bit. It's a grayling. It's a rather decent grayling. Oh, and it's in the net. Oh my gosh! We've been here for 5 minutes. And it's a decent size. I'm going to keep it in the water because grayling are very delicate fish and we don't want it to hurt it, but I'm so super excited. Look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. Grayling are such a beautiful, beautiful fish. They have this lovely dorsal fin. It's really amazing. Such a beautiful fish. I know I'm saying beautiful many times, but it's really nice. Let me put it back in the water. not to have it out of the water too much, but you can tell I'm very excited. So thank you very much, beautiful fish. One last look at you and off you go. And it's gone. Come on, let's get going. I'm so very happy because we drove to a different country, although it's very close to us. We drove to a different country to catch this particular species, because trout we can catch where we are, not far from us. Well, relatively close. But grayling, not so much. So, very happy we came here. It is such a lovely fish. Okay, I've lost it. That was it. It's been a couple of hours, and apart from that grayling that I had within like first 2 minutes of getting into the water, which was extremely encouraging, I had a couple of takes. I lost a small trout, and other than that, fishing is proving really quite challenging. And the color of water is definitely not helping. So I will keep going. There's still plenty of water to cover, but it's not easy. I thought it's going to be easy after this first grayling because it was so quick. Well, beginner's luck, I guess. I'm not giving up yet. We keep going. And it's in the net. Yay! It's really quite pretty. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It has really lovely red spots. Okay, let me unhook it and let it go. Well, it's out. It's away. It's a tiny fish, but it's a fish, it's in the current. Looks like another trout. And it's in the net. It's a super beautiful trout. Beautiful red dots on it. As you can see, the color of the water changed to mud. It's like a very dark coffee with dash of milk. So it's very, very difficult for me to fish. The good news is the fish can't see me. The bad news is I can't see where I'm going. I can't see the fish. I can't really properly read the water because I don't know if the next step is 6 inches, 20 inches. I have no idea. Not to mention the branches after the storm, as Martin is saying. There's plenty of them in the water, so I have to be very, very careful. I haven't lost any nymphs yet, which is good. But it's making moving and fishing very, very challenging. I was hoping it's going to actually get better after this morning because we saw the water being colored, but it got worse. If nothing significant happens, I'll see you tomorrow morning because we'll definitely be continuing tomorrow as well. Good morning. It's day 3. The river is still not gin clear, but it is better than yesterday. Definitely better. There's a little bit less water in it, so I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. We'll see. I'm really excited. We have a few hours ahead of us, so let's start, and maybe I'm just going to have another grayling. I hope so. So in here, the river is a little bit deeper, but it's barely moving, so I can't really run the nymphs the way I would like to. There's not enough flow. So we're going to move just a little bit further up. Actually, that's a very long stretch. It's like 3 kilometers, so there's plenty of water to cover. So let's not spend too much time in a bit that is not ideal. Let's get going. That's a minnow. So another change of location. We spent a couple of hours in the previous spot, and apart from catching a little minnow, we saw no activity on the water. We walked a fair bit of it, and I don't even know if we're going to put any footage of it in here. But this location is in town. That's going to be interesting. There are buildings on both sides of us, and there are people having lunch just over there, which is nice. It will not stop us from trying to fish this water because it looks very nice. Now, if there are any fish in there, I have no idea. We haven't seen any, but we'll give it a go anyway. There's still a lot of color in this river. We were hoping it's not going to be the case because the location that we were in the first thing this morning actually looked better. But in here it is not, so I mean it's far better than it was yesterday. But not great yet. What we've heard about this river is that it's very popular with fishermen or anglers who are after grayling, and normally it's crystal clear and you can actually see plenty of fish in the water. Now, we haven't seen any really today or yesterday. On the first day we saw a few trout. So it's just a little bit of a bad luck that we have these kind of conditions. We decided to try a very different nymph. This one looks like a worm. It's like a wriggly kind of. This is the brightest color that I have because the water is so colored. I'm really concerned the fish, even though they might be around, they're not seeing it. So no, it's gone. I had a fish. It's gone. It took the pink one. So there is a little bit of hope because I had a take on the nymph that looks like a worm. So I lost the fish though before even I pressed record button, so it is what it is. But maybe, just maybe, I'll have one more. I think I have a tiniest little fish on. Oh, I don't want to lose it. I'm so afraid to lose it. I think it's a... Is it? It's a tiny little grayling. It's such a tiny grayling, but it's a grayling. And it's in the net. It's in the net. And it was indeed on the worm fly. Come on. Oh, just so cute. Look. Hey! I wanted one more. I'm hoping that's not, it's like I'm now greedy. I'm hoping this is not the last one. But I caught a tiny little grayling. Look, it's so tiny. I'm going to let it go now. Thank you, fishy. There we go. And it's gone. I'm happy because day 3 and I caught a grayling in the murky water like this. So can you catch grayling in water that looks like a builder's tee? All color of the mud. You can, but you have to have a bright fly and more or less an idea what they could be. I think this is the end of fishing for us of the 3-day adventure in France. We will be heading back to Spain. We might be stopping in one more spot. We will see. If we do, we'll add it at the end of this video. But the takeout of this particular adventure is that this river is lovely. And today we're fishing in unusual setting, the houses on both sides, so not something that we initially planned. All in all, it's a lovely river, but the season here is finishing soon, so I don't think we will be back here this year. Maybe next year, we shall see. I'm very, very happy because we've learned a lot. The conditions were not ideal, but we still managed, so that's the most important thing. Thank you very much for watching, and if you like what you saw here today, please like and subscribe, and maybe leave a comment. Yeah, do give a fishing a go. Even when the conditions are not ideal.